There he goes, guys, the saviour of the session. Right guys, just sort of talked about this venue. It's a new venue for me. It's Torridge Carp Lakes, and I'm on their day ticket Shepherd's Lake. It's around 3 acres, 140 carp to 40 pound, maybe just over. Depths range from around 2 foot to about the 10-foot mark. There's lots of features to go out in the lake, bars, plateaus, all that sort of stuff. Reed beds, margins look great, islands, all that stuff. So, I mean, obviously I'll put some pictures up, there's a video of it soon, and then you'll see it. But yes, a great venue. There is a toilet block at the top when you come in. From behind me, look, this is the entrance gate, and this is the entrance shed, and it's got the toilet there. And when you come in, you pay here. There's your rules. Pay, write your ticket, pay your money, post it through. And also, while you're up here, the wheelie bin is the dip tank. Make sure you dip your nets before you go. Your nets, mats and slings, and enjoy yourself. This is, up here is one car park. I'm here, and then if you follow the track down behind me there, that takes you around the bottom of the Shepherd's Lake to a car park. Rod placement, guys, just thought I'd show you that. There are white markers around the lake to show your boundaries, and also in each peg there is a map, and it shows you on there where you can go. So check that if you're unsure. But for me, my right hand side, there's a white marker up here. So from there I go across to that first island, and then from that center island there across to that left hand island, and then from the left hand island you almost come in a straight line back from that back into on my left hand margin there. I'll show you that in a minute. But where I've got the rods, my right hand one I've got in this margin. I'm about halfway up to that marker. If I feel I'm not getting anything on there, I can push it further up towards that marker. But yeah, I'm probably just here, a couple rod lengths off the side. My central rod, I've gone towards the left hand side of that island. I'm not tight. I'm 2 or 3 rod lengths off, just to see what happens there. The bailiff did say some fish have been coming out from close to the island, so again, that's something to try. And my left hand side, I'll just move you around. So my left hand side, I'm there's a swim in behind here at the back on that back bank. I'm in line with that, and I'm about halfway across that island. There is a bar there. The bailiff told me about a bar that runs from the centre of that island back into the left hand margin over here. So I put the marker out, found that, and as I was sorting the rod out, a fish did roll across that bar. So I've put one out there. That's what I feel most confident at the moment. If I see anything else that I can go at, I will, but for now I'm going to leave them there, and I'll probably just change them before dark. As it's a new venue, I have come in a bit blind, a bit not sure what to expect. So it is one of those. I have spoken to the bailiff and he gave me some pointers, so obviously I take those on board. I did have a quick chat with one of the guys who was fishing, and he sort of gave me some pointers too, so that was nice. But what I mean is, the baiting approach, what rigs and stuff, all those sort of things you're not sure about when you turn up to a new venue. It's trial and error, isn't it? See what happens. To begin with, I've just gone with small bags, small PVA bags, the mesh bags, and I'm just nipping them on the hook. Not threading them down, or it's not solid bags, it's just little PVA mesh bags nipped on the hook, with a couple of handfuls of boilies scattered around each one. The bailiff did say there's been a few fish coming out and they've been on the feed, so if nothing happens here for the next few hours, I might spot out a few more. You can't use bait boats, so I have got the spod, and that's an option for a bit later if I feel like I need to. baiting approach. Right, let me talk to you about that. Similar to what I was doing before. On the left hand side there we've got 10 and 15mm frozen cell, and they have been soaking in the Cell Smart liquid for about 20 hours, something like that, yesterday. Just sort of yesterday afternoon until I got here today. That was what I caught on over at Stafford. The little tub in the middle, that is the Odyssey XXX, and I've had them soaking in the glug, and I've got the powder on those two to give them a bit of a coating. And then on the right there, that is just, I've only made up a little mix there. It's just enough to make a few bags. It's hemp, the Mainline PVA spod mix, the pellet mix, with just a few broken boilies, there's some corn in there, just to make little bags with. If I fancy like I'm gonna use the spod, obviously I'll make that, but make it a bit of a bulkier mix and get a few out there. That's all I'm using, guys. I haven't put any pop-ups or wafters on at the moment. Again, that's something to try if I need to, but from the start, this is how it's going to go. Right, rig choice for today, guys. I'm not going to show you because it will bore you. So all I've done is I've gone plain simple spinner rigs on all three with a slightly different hook bait on each. Right, I've got a question for you guys. As this is a new venue for me, I want to know what is your go-to rig choice and your go-to bait choice for a new venue. When you haven't had any info, you've not spoken to anyone, you don't know anything about it. It'd be nice to know what your approaches are. I can learn from that, and anyone else who's watching who looks in there, they can learn from it. Yeah, drop them down in the comments. Just had a show on the back side of that left island. It was quite tight, and that's not far from where the fish turned a bit earlier. The earlier one, the fish was a bit further out, but that one was reasonably tight. So I've wound in my middle rod, even though I've only redone it recently, and cast towards it. I didn't get it that tight, but it's in the area. Hopefully if there's fish moving around in there, we can pick one up. Little bit of a blow, because I'd literally only just put that redone all the rods. So if that was like 10 minutes earlier, I could have cast at it then. But anyway, I've seen something, so I might as well cast at it and hope that works out. Beautiful evening, by the way, guys. The clouds have all gone. It's beautiful blue skies, sunset. You'll see some pictures. Gorgeous. Just making up a little mix, not loads, maybe 5 or 6 scoopfuls. I'm going to walk around and put it in on that left hand side there. Hemp pellet, bit of corn, some small boilies in there, that from earlier. I'm going to lob that in, and hopefully that might get them grubbing around overnight. Just gone 9:30, guys. Nothing to report yet. There is still fish movement. I can hear a bit. Sun's going down. This is last light now. Doesn't seem it on camera, but Another 10 minutes, it's going to be dark. I'm leaving the rods where they are. 6:30 in the morning, guys. Not much to report from overnight, I'm afraid. I did hear a few fish crashing overnight. A couple in this area. One over to the left-hand side and one up the right-hand side there. And then I could hear a few further up the lake. But yeah, nothing to report. I did have a bit of an occurrence on the middle rod, but no, nothing noteworthy. Gonna give it a half hour, then I'm gonna redo the rods. Gonna stick kettle on, have a brew. Rods all reset, guys. Right hand side, I've pushed it a little bit further up and a little bit tighter to that island. My central rod I've put more on the back side of the left island, and then my left hand one I've kept down in that margin on the left on that shelf. And the wind is picked up and it's coming right into this bay. So I'm feeling confident this morning. Quarter to 11, nothing to report. All gone a bit slow, even though the wind was coming in. I thought that might help. I haven't seen much, so a couple hours to go. I need a session saver. Session saver, guys. 26.4, beautiful common. Torridge Lakes, beautiful common. Happy days. Last minute job. Cracking. Over the moon with that one. There he goes, guys, the saviour of the session. 26.4. Beautiful common carp. Right, in my haste to get the fish out, get it weighed, get it sorted and take some pictures, I realised I didn't zero my scales, so my sling is 2.1. The fish did weigh at 26.4, so that takes it to 24.3. Because this was literally at the death, I'd packed everything away bar the rods and the net and the mat, so it caught me off guard, and I've just realised I didn't do that, so apologies for that, but I thought I'd just quickly insert this. So not 26.4 but 24.3. Right, all packed up, the car ready to go, guys. Really nice session, beautiful venue, some cracking weather, saved in the end by the common. To be fair, I wouldn't have been disappointed if I didn't catch, because it's a lovely place, and you know, to a new venue you don't always expect to catch straight away, so I was pleased I got one in the end. Something to show you guys from this great venue. So please do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, all that stuff that helps to push us forward. Hope you enjoy the content, and I'll see you at the next one, wherever that is.